This is Jake Popperstead, and for my week 2 activity entry, I did my communication style. As I was taking the self-quiz, I noticed a few things, and primarily what I noticed is that my preferences towards certain things change very greatly depending on who I'm with and what sort of mood I'm in. If I'm in with one of my best friends and he's driving, I would love to talk to him. I just sit there, we just joke around and all that, and I'd be fine. But say if, my mom's driving or someone I don't know very well is driving, I don't want to talk. I will put in music. I'll, add the occasional thing to a conversation, my input, whatever it is, just to be polite. But besides that, I don't really want to talk. And this is the complete opposite when driving. I love talking to friends when I'm driving, of course, but anyone else, while I'm driving, I will start up conversations. I will keep them going to the best of my ability and start more up even if the first one failed, because talking to someone when I'm driving keeps me interested, keeps me focused, and just makes the whole thing a lot more enjoyable. It's sort of the same thing with my nighttime routine. I don't want people to talk to me at night. As you could probably tell, I do most of my work at night, and it's very quiet, very peaceful, and this is sort of my me time. If I'm not working, I'll throw on some music, I'll play some video games, maybe watch a movie or two, something like that, just to calm my nerves after a day or two. And I don't want that interrupted. I will text people, but I won't answer phone calls for the most part. And during the mornings, it's the complete opposite. I'm completely zombified. I don't want to talk to people, and I won't do anything until about 2 hours after I've woken up. But for some reason, I want people to call me in the mornings. And I think that's because I so love these evenings that I would rather be woken up and have forced to keep a conversation going with a friend than right now when I could be doing something more. As for the communication style I admire most in someone, it's my grandfather. He has been through hell and back. He was a veteran, and he went through a very, very, very abusive childhood household. And how that started is, how his military career started is, he was actually almost beaten to the point of death. And that's when he left home, is after he recovered from that. And then he joined the army. They sent him to Korea, and he quickly qualified as one of the more skilled operatives, and he went on a lot more dangerous missions and saw a lot more. And he still has post-traumatic stress disorder from that. And he's around 80 now. What I admire most about his communication style, though, is he's very passionate, but nonchalant. He jokes constantly. You can't go 5 minutes without hearing him joke about something, and we share that same sort of disposition, or what's the word? We share the same sort of, sense of humor. There we go. And I can just have conversations with him that would blow other people's minds. We have an emotional connection that most people don't really have, considering the generational gap. And through that way, I am becoming more and more like him the more I talk to him, and the more I realize it, the more it happens. If I want to take more steps into becoming more like him, I would have to say I would take more communications classes, because I have trouble putting my thoughts into words. And maybe, just try to relax and be more open with my past experiences and my feelings, because that's normally a very hard topic for me to talk about with strangers. But thank you. Have a good night.